chime has faded from the air. A city sleeps beneath a silver glare.
We're in this all-night bookstore, hiding from the cold. A story in your eyes, yet to be told. You trace the spine of some forgotten prose, and in the quiet, something in me grows.
I feel your gaze, a soft and steady hum, while resolutions on my tongue grow numb.
I'm thinking of the year I left behind, the tangled, messy corners of my mind. But when I see your shy and gentle smile, the future seems worth waiting for a while.
And oh, the calendar has turned a page, setting a new and unfamiliar stage. This chapter starts as midnight minutes flew,
and the very first line is written about you.
a silent promise in the winter blue. My year begins and ends with you. I still remember
In that tiny room,
an indie film that
chased away the gloom.
we shared our thoughts on every single scene. A language that was spoken just between
Us two, on streets where all the artists play.
those little moments led me to today.
It's not a fire, not a rushing flame. It's just the quiet comfort of your name.
We like the same dark roads, the same sad songs, the place where my own sensibility belongs.
No need to try, no need to rearrange.
It's just so easy, nothing feels so strange.
Now the calendar has turned a page,
Setting a new and unfamiliar stage. This chapter starts as midnight minutes flew,
and the very first line is written
about you. A silent promise in the winter blue. My year begins and ends with you.
Maybe we're just kids who are afraid
Of all the plans that we have never made,
facing down the fear of the unknown.
feels warmer now that I am not alone.
Let's write the story, see where the ink will lead.
A single hopeful, unexpected seed.
And oh, the calendar has turned a page.
The moment I met you, and every single line is fresh and new. A silent promise, honest, clear and true. My year, my life begins with you.
Page one, with you. With you.
The fireworks have faded into smoke. A quiet hush on every word we spoke. Another year, a clean and empty slate. I didn't know I was standing at your gate, in that small cafe with its well-worn chairs. You were quoting lines from indie film affairs, and the world outside just seemed to disappear, erasing all my solitary fear. And oh, the calendar just turned to one. My story for the year has just begun, spelled out in the silence of this room, chasing away the winter's fragile bloom. You're the first line of a song I have to write, the only star that's breaking through the night. Yeah, you're the first page of my 31. Begins with you, my New Year's sun. We wandered down a street where music played, from basement clubs, a gentle serenade. Talked over coffee till the sky turned deep, sharing secrets that our younger selves would keep. You trace the patterns on the frosted glass, making fleeting moments built to last. It's not a loud romance, no grand design, just your hand fits so perfectly in mine. And oh, the calendar just turned to one. My story for the year has just begun, spelled out in the silence of this room, chasing away the winter's fragile gloom. You're the first line of a song I have to write, the only star that's breaking through the night. Yeah, the first page of my 31 begins with you, my New Year's sun. Maybe this chapter's short, a paragraph or two, or maybe it's a novel, me and you. I'm not afraid to read ahead, to turn the page and see, as long as you are sitting here with me. The calendar is set to one. This story of a year has just begun. I see it in the comfort of this room, a single flower starting now to bloom. You're the first whole verse of a song I know by heart, the masterpiece I've waited for to start. Yeah, yeah, the first page of my 31 begins and ends with you, my only one. Chapter 1. The story of us.
The city's breathing slow today, confetti ghosts have blown away, just the quiet hum of a year born new. I trace the patterns on the glass, watch the hurried moments pass, in this corner cafe tucked away from view. A worn out book of poetry is all the company I need until I look up and the chapter starts with you. You're like the first clean page of the year. All the noise just disappears in the silence where our glances meet and hold a story I don't know yet, a feeling I won't forget, the warmest color breaking through the cold. You're sketching in a worn out book, I steal another careful look. You're humming low, a song I think I know from that indie film we must have seen. A bittersweet and quiet scene where two strangers watch the final credits roll. You're like the first clean page of the year. All the noise just disappears in the silence where our glances meet and hold. A story I don't know yet, a feeling I won't forget. The warmest color breaking through the cold. And maybe this is all it is, a simple shared parenthesis, a coffee getting cold, a moment's grace. But my heart is underlining words, a flock of quiet, hopeful birds taking flight inside this ordinary place. You're the first clean page of the year. Suddenly, it's all so clear in the silence where our glances meet and hold. A story I can't wait to write, bathed in this soft winter light. A brand new story waiting to unfold. The first page, a new story begins with you. The air is still a brand new page. First breath of January on a quiet stage. Yeah. Streetlights paint the frost in shades of blue. We found a corner cafe, just me and you. Tracing patterns on the foggy glass, watching moments of the old year pass. You talk about some indie film you saw, and in your quiet words I find alone a simple truth I've never known before. Cause this feels like the first line of a story yet unwritten, the softest chord my heart has ever smitten. A porcelain promise, fragile and so new. My New Year's resolution started and ends with you. Just a simple, hopeful whisper tune beneath the pale and shy new winter moon. We wander through a secondhand bookstore aisle. You find a book of poems and you start to smile, reading verses in a hushed out tone about a love that feels just like our own. Through streets where music spills from unseen doors, this feeling's more than I've been searching for. It's not a firework, no grand design, just your hand reaching out to find mine. And this feels like the first line of a story yet unwritten, the softest chord my heart has ever smitten. A porcelain promise, fragile and so new. My New Year's resolution started and ends with you. Just a simple, hopeful whisper tune beneath the pale and shy new winter moon. Is it too soon to feel this real, this quiet comfort that you make me feel, like coming home to a forgotten song? everything is fine. This is the first line of a story yet unwritten, the loudest chord my heart has ever smitten. A porcelain promise, fragile and so true. My whole year's resolution starts and ends with you. A simple, hopeful whisper tune beneath the knowing, silver winter moon. Page 1. Let our story run. The final bell has chimed and gone. Confetti settles on the lawn. I slipped away from all the noise to find a corner and a choice. A little bookstore breathing steam, living out a quiet dream. And in the glow of a reading lamp, you were a world away from camp. Flipping through a poet's page, felt like you and I were the same age. Though we had never said a word, a silent story I had heard. You looked up from an indie film review, and the whole room just narrowed down to two. A shy smile, a subtle heart, the turning of a frozen heart. And suddenly the year feels new, not the day, but seeing you like winter's holding its last breath, escaping a quiet icy death. All my resolutions fade to gray compared to what I feel today. This calendar's first blank slate was just a space for me to wait for chapter you. We talked for hours, lost the time, about the rhythm and the rhyme of songs we love on rainy days, navigating life's strange maze. Your taste in things, a mirror bright, reflecting my own hidden light in the small cafe, safe and warm, the center of a silent storm. And suddenly the year feels new, not the day, but seeing you like winter's holding its last breath, escaping a quiet icy death. All my resolutions fade to gray compared to what I feel today. This calendar's first blank slate was just a space for me to wait for chapter you. I've seen the fireworks ignite and fade into the lonely night. Made promises I couldn't keep while all my hopes were fast asleep. But this is real, a simple truth, the kind of comfort for my youth. No grand design, no cosmic sign, just your hand feeling close to mine. And suddenly my world is new. It's not the year, it's only you. Like winter's finally let me go, first flower blooming in the snow. All my forgotten wishes feel so true. I didn't know I wished for you. This story's very first page feels feels like I'm coming of age with chapter you. Chapter you. The year begins with you.
Final page of December, slow and gray, in a corner cafe, hiding from the day. Your silhouette against the frosted glass, a quiet moment I hoped would last. You traced a heart in the condensation's haze, lost in the chapter of your thoughtful gaze.
The scent of coffee and old paper filled the air. I saw a stranger with a world of care, tucked in his eyes, a story to unfold, a gentle warmth to fight away the cold. You looked up then, a shy and sudden glance, and in that quiet we began to dance.
Then the world outside counted down from 10, but all I heard was my heart starting then. At the 0 hour, a brand new year was born, a silent promise in the winter morn. No fireworks could ever shine so bright as your reflection in my eyes tonight.
The city wakes up, bathed in morning light. The streets we walk on feel so new and right, like a scene from some forgotten indie film where every color overflows the brim.
You talk of songs I've known my entire life,
Cutting through the ordinary strife.
we find a bookstore lost among the shelves, discovering pieces of our other selves. You point to lines that you have underlined, a mirror to the thoughts within my mind. This comfortable and easy empathy feels more like home than home has been to me. And the world outside is counting up from 1, but all I see is our story just begun. At the 0 hour, a brand new year was born, a silent promise in the winter morn. No fireworks could ever shine so bright as your reflection in my eyes tonight. All the resolutions feel like distant lies compared to the truth I'm finding in your eyes.
This isn't just a fleeting holiday spark, it's lighting a candle somewhere in the dark.
A real beginning, steady, soft and deep, a quiet promise we can truly keep. And the world keeps turning, forgetting 10 and 1, but I'll remember how we just begun. At the 0 hour, our whole world was born, a whispered promise in the winter morn. No future sun will ever feel as bright as you, my first love in the new year's light. Our chapter 1
begins tonight.
Street lamps paint the frost gold on the glass. Another year has watched itself pass. The city's breathing soft and low and I'm somewhere I don't wanna go home just yet. We're in this corner bookstore cafe, hiding from the 1st of January's gray. You trace the spine of some forgotten prose and talk about an indie film nobody knows. Your laugh is like a flicker in the quiet, a sudden warmth that starts a gentle riot inside this chest I thought was winterproof. You're the unexpected, living, breathing proof. The calendar is clean, the pages are all white, but I see your name written in the fading light. This isn't fireworks or a shouted grand design, it's just the quiet feeling that your world could fit with mine. My new year starts right here, a silent hopeful plea that every chapter from now on begins with you and me. We walk the streets where artists used to dream, reflected in a frozen moonlit stream. You hum a tune from some forgotten band and slip your fingers into my cold hand. There's no pretense, no lines that we rehearse. It's this unspoken shared universe of worn out paperbacks and songs we both hold dear. And all at once my future feels so clear. The calendar is clean, the pages are white, but I see your name written in the fading light. This isn't fireworks or a shouted grand design, it's just the quiet feeling that your world could fit with mine. My new year starts right here, a silent hopeful plea that every chapter from now on begins with you. First line I would write would be the color of your eyes tonight. Is this a moment or a story's theme? The waking true inside a fragile dream. Every chapter from now on begins with you. The first page turns. Yeah, the year begins with you. The final chime has faded from the air. A city sleeps beneath a silver glare.
We're in this all-night bookstore, hiding from the cold. A story in your eyes yet to be told. You trace the spine of some forgotten prose, and in the quiet something in me grows.
I feel your gaze, a soft and steady hum,
while resolutions on my tongue grow numb.
I'm thinking of the year I've left behind.
The tangled, messy corners of my mind.
But when I see your shy and gentle smile,
The future seems worth waiting for a while.
I know the calendar has turned the page,
Setting a new and unfamiliar stage.
This chapter starts as midnight minutes flew,
And the very first line is written about you.
a silent promise in the winter blue. My year begins and ends with you. I still remember in that tiny room,
An indie film that chased away the gloom.
we shared our thoughts on every single scene.
A language that was spoken just between
Us two on streets where all the artists play.
Those little moments led me to today. It's not a fire, not a rushing flame. It's just the quiet comfort of your name. We like the same dark roast, the same sad songs, the place where my own sensibility belongs. No need to try, no need to rearrange. It's just so easy, nothing feels so strange.
And oh, the calendar has turned a page, setting a new and unfamiliar state.
This chapter starts as midnight minutes flew, and the very first line is written about you.
A silent promise in the winter blue. My year begins and ends with you.
Maybe we're just kids who are afraid
For the plans that we have never made,
but facing down the fear of the unknown feels warmer now that I am not alone.
let's write the story, see where the ink will lead. A single hopeful, unexpected seed. You know the calendar has turned a page, setting a new and unfamiliar stage. This chapter starts the moment I met you, and every single line is fresh and new. A silent promise, honest, clear and true. My year, my life begins with you. Page one. Paid you. The fireworks have faded into smoke. A quiet hush on every word we spoke. Another year, a clean and empty slate. I didn't know I was standing at your gate. In that small cafe with its well-worn chairs, you were quoting lines from indie film affairs, and the world outside just seemed to disappear, erasing all my solitary fear. And oh, the calendar just turned to one. My story for the year has just begun, spelled out in the silence of this room, chasing away the winter's fragile gloom. You're the first line of a song I have to write, the only star that's breaking through the night. Yeah, the first page of my 31 begins sun, we wandered down a street where music played. From basement clubs, a gentle serenade. Talked over coffee till the sky turned deep. Sharing secrets that our younger selves would keep. You trace the patterns on the frosted glass, making fleeting moments built to last. It's not a loud romance, no grand design, just your hand fits so perfectly in mine. And oh, the calendar just turned to one. And oh, the calendar just turned to one. My story for the year has just begun, spelled out in the silence of this room, chasing away the winter's fragile gloom. You're the first line of a song I have to write, the only star that's breaking through the night. Oh, maybe this chapter's short, a paragraph or two, or maybe it's a novel, me and you. I'm not afraid to read ahead, to turn the page and see, as long as you are sitting here with me. And oh, the calendar is set to one. The story of a year has just begun. I see it in the comfort of this room, a single flower starting now to bloom. You're the first whole verse of a song I know by heart, the masterpiece I've waited for to start. Yeah, the first page of my 31 begins and ends with you, my only one. Chapter 1, the story of us. Chapter 1, the story of us.
The city's breathing slow today. Confetti ghosts have blown away. Just the quiet hum of a year born new. I trace the patterns on the glass, watch the hurried moments pass in this corner cafe, tucked away from view. A worn out book of poetry is all the company I need, until I look up and the chapter starts with you. You're like the first clean page of the year. All the noise just disappears in the silence where our glances meet and hold a story I don't know yet, a feeling I won't forget, the warmest color breaking through the cold. You're sketching in a worn out book, I steal another careful look. You're humming low a song I think I know, from that indie film we must have seen, a bittersweet and quiet scene where two strangers watch the final credits roll. You're like the first clean page of the year. All the noise just disappears in the silence where our glances meet and hold a story I don't know yet, a feeling I won't forget, the warmest color breaking through the cold. And maybe this is all it is, a simple shared parenthesis, a coffee getting cold, a moment's grace. But my heart is underlining words, a flock of quiet, hopeful birds taking flight inside this ordinary place. You're the first clean page of the year. Suddenly it's all so clear. In the silence where our glances meet and hold a story I can't wait to write, bathed in this soft winter light, a brand new story waiting to unfold. The first page, a new story begins with you. The air is still a brand new page, first breath of January on a quiet stage. Streetlights paint the frost in shades of blue. We found a corner cafe, just me and you, tracing patterns on the foggy glass, watching moments of the old year pass. You talk about some indie film you saw, and in your quiet words I find a simple truth I've never known before. 'Cause this feels like the first line of a story yet unwritten, the softest chord my heart has ever smitten. A porcelain promise, fragile and so new. My New Year's resolution started and ends with you. Just a simple, hopeful whisper tune beneath the pale and shining winter moon. We wander through a secondhand bookstore aisle. You find a book of poems and you start to smile, reading verses in a hushed out tone about a love that feels just like our own. The streets where music spills from unseen doors. This feeling's more than I've been searching for. It's not a firework, no grand design, just your hand reaching out to find mine. And this feels like the first line of a story yet unwritten, the softest chord my heart has ever smitten. A porcelain promise, fragile and so new. My New Year's resolution started and ends with you. Just a simple, hopeful whisper tune beneath the pale and shining winter moon. Is it too soon to feel this real, this quiet comfort that you make me feel like coming home to a forgotten song where I finally belong? No need for crowds or celebrated sound, just in this solid thing is found. Oh, this is the first line of a story yet unwritten, the loudest chord my heart has ever smitten. Our porcelain promise, fragile and so true. My whole year's resolution starts and ends with you. A simple, hopeful whisper tune beneath the knowing silver winter final bell is chimed and gone. Confetti settles on the lawn. I slipped away from all the noise to find a corner and a choice. A little bookstore breathing steam, living out a quiet dream. And in the glow of a reading lamp, you were a world away from camp. Flipping through a poet's page, felt like you and I were the same age, though we had never said a word. A silent story I had heard. You looked up from an indie film review, and the whole room just narrowed down to a shy smile, a subtle art, the turning of a frozen heart. And suddenly the year feels new, not the day but seeing you, like winter's holding its last breath, escaping a quiet icy death. All my resolutions faded gray compared to what I feel today. This calendar's first blank slate was just a space for me to wait for chapter you. We talked for hours, lost the time, about the rhythm and the rhyme of songs we love on rainy days, and navigating life's strange maze. You're tasting things, a mirror bright, reflecting my own hidden light in the small cafe, safe and warm, the center of a silent storm. And suddenly the year feels new, not the day but seeing you, like winter's holding its last breath, escaping a quiet icy death. All my resolutions faded gray compared to what I feel today. This calendar's first blank slate was just a space for me to wait for chapter you. I've seen the fires ignite and fade into the lonely night, made promises I couldn't keep, while all my hopes were fast asleep. But this is real, a simple truth, the kind of comfort for my youth. No grand design, no cosmic sign, just your hand feeling close to mine. And suddenly my world is new. It's not the year, it's only you. Like winter's finally let me go, first flower blooming in the snow. All my forgotten wishes feel so true. I didn't know I wished for you. The story's very first page feels like I'm coming of age with chapter you. Chapter you. The year begins with you.
The final page of December, slow and gray, in a corner cafe, hiding from the day. Your silhouette against the frosted glass, a quiet moment I hope will last.
You traced a heart in the condensation's haze, lost in the chapter of your thoughtful gaze. The scent of coffee and old paper filled the air. I saw a stranger with a world of care, tucked in his eyes a story to unfold, a gentle warmth to fight away the cold. You looked up, then a shy and sudden glance, and in that quiet we began to dance.
Then the world outside counted the 0 hour, brand new year was born. A silent promise in the winter morn. No fireworks could ever shine so bright as your reflection in my eyes tonight. The city wakes up bathed in morning light. The streets we walk on feel so new and right,
like a scene from some forgotten indie film, where every color overflows the brim. You talk of songs I've known my entire life, cutting through the ordinary strife. We find a bookstore lost among the shelves, discovering pieces of our other selves.
you point to lines that you have underlined,
A mirror to the thoughts within my mind. This comfortable and easy empathy feels more like home than home has been to me. And the world outside is counting up from 1, but all I see is our story just begun.
at the 0 hour, brand new year was born. A silent promise in the winter morn. No fireworks
Could ever shine so bright as your reflection in my eyes tonight.
Oh, the resolutions feel like distant lies compared to the truth I'm finding in your eyes.
This isn't just a fleeting holiday spark, it's lighting a candle somewhere in the dark. A real beginning, steady, soft and deep, a quiet promise we can truly keep.
And the world keeps turning, forgetting 10 and 1, but I remember how we just begun. At the 0 hour, our whole world was born. A whispered promise in the winter morn. No future sun will ever feel as bright as you.
My first love in the New Year's light.
Our chapter 1 begins tonight. Street lamps paint the frost gold on the glass. Another year has watched itself pass. The city's breathing soft and low, and I'm somewhere I don't wanna go home just yet. We're in this corner bookstore cafe, hiding from the 1st of January's gray. You trace the spine of some forgotten prose and talk about an indie film nobody knows. Your laugh is like a flicker in the quiet, a sudden warmth that starts a gentle riot. Inside this chest I thought was a winter-proof, you're the unexpected, living, breathing proof. The calendar is clean, the pages are all white, but I see your name written in the fading light. This isn't fireworks or a shouted grand design, it's just a quiet feeling that your world could fit with mine. My new year starts right here, a silent old fool plea that every chapter from now on begins with you and me. We walk the streets where artists used to dream, reflected in a frozen moonlit moonlit stream. You hum a tune from some forgotten band and slip your fingers into my cold hand. There's no pretense, no lines that we rehearse, just this unspoken shared universe of worn out paperbacks and songs we both hold dear. And all at once my future feels so clear. The calendar is clean, the pages are white, but I see your name written in the fading light. This isn't fireworks or a shouted grand design, it's just a quiet feeling that your world could fit with mine. My new year starts right here, a silent hopeful plea that every chapter from now on begins with you and me. I made a list of things I wanna change, rearrange my life, turn a different page. But I didn't know the first line I would write would be the color of your eyes tonight. Is this a moment or a story's theme? The waking truth inside a fragile dream. The calendar is clean, the pages are white, and your name's the only thing I wanna write. This isn't fireworks, it's something more divine. The certain quiet feeling that your world is part of mine. My new year has begun, a silent answered plea, 'cause every chapter from now on begins with you and me. The first page turns, yeah, the year begins with you.